to that hostel vice. You know yourself, you did me dirty. Please do apologize. You know me, you know where I'm at. If you don't know my details, you'll find them. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anothando. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Please do give this video a massive thumbs up. Also comment down in the comment section. And don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends to come check out this YouTube channel. Until my next video, God bless. We are doing a story time today. This story involves a lot of people and it also happened ages ago. So if you do feel that the story is about you, I am sorry. And this is just my side of the story of what actually happened. I had forgotten about the story and then I had to think and I'm just like, hi man, this is a juicy story. I have to tell it. I have to get my side of the story out. I also feel like the people, they did me dirty because, I had really had nothing to do with what happened in the story. And yeah, so I do hope you enjoy the story time. And yeah, let's get so this story involves a lot of people, but I'm just gonna speak about the people that were close to me. So we're gonna call these people friend 1 and friend 2, and then let's say, and then there's also roomie 1. Okay, so friend 1 and friend 2 had been friends from primary school, so we knew each other, and then when we went into high school we just automatically became friends, and friend 1 and I were in the same room. So I don't know how this thing happened, first of all. So okay, cool, so there was something happening at the school at that time. I think it was like a ball, not a ball exactly, but like a social thing, where they were dancing. It was a nice time, because they were playing music. It was nice. So leading to that day, I do remember friend 1 and room 1 had gave a hint of Uguti they want something to drink on this specific day. And then because Tina, we didn't approve, the whole room was just like, no, that is not allowed. So okay, cool, it was just a once-off thing. They never even spoke about it, so we didn't really care. So okay, cool. The day finally comes. It was a Saturday. So on Saturday we usually, because I was in boarding school, so we usually used to go out in the mornings and in the afternoons. I think it was like an hour and 30 minutes when we go out, and then you get to buy anything, you get to do your shopping if you want to buy something and stuff like that. So on that specific day, we went out in the morning as usual. We go out as friends. We went out and then we bought a few things that we needed, a few items for the hostel. So on our way back, there's a girl that slept next door to our room. So let's call her Pindile. So Pindile calls me and she's like, Anothando, come here. I'm like, oh okay, cool. I walk with her, and then we speak, and then she's on time, tonight you should come and chill with me. I'm like, oh okay, cool. She's a senior, so I'm just like, okay, I don't mind chilling with you because she's a senior, I'm like a junior. And tells me, like, she's like, okay, also please don't do anything stupid that is going to get you in trouble. And I'm like, oh okay, cool, I don't take it to head as well, so I'm just like, oh okay, cool, whatever. So fine, we go back to hostel, and then it's a chilled afternoon. We go to lunch, and then after lunch we chill, and like we chill, and then the evening comes. So then we start getting ready. We get ready, dressing up, putting outfits together. It wasn't anything too hectic as well, so we just wore what you had, there wasn't a formal dress code or anything like that. So okay, cool. We go and then we have supper, and then after supper we go into the hall and have a nice time, so we playing music, dancing, it's nice, like it's a vibe, it's chill. We're dancing. So now I had a camera with me, so my friend was about to go and dance. So I run, I quickly take my camera out and I run to the front. As I run to the front, the music stops. Zoom. Okay, and then we're like, oh, maybe the sound stopped or something. No problem. Okay, and then the hostel master takes the mic and is like, I'm sorry, our night has to come to an end. We're like, okay, cool. So now people start panicking. And because, okay, the head of hostel, the head girl of hostel, she used to sleep in our room. She was studying at that time, yes, she was in a study. And then she comes out. And then, okay, cool. And I'm just like, you can see there's a commotion around. People are acting awkward and stuff. So the night has to come to an end. I'm like, oh, okay, so early, like, you know. And then, yeah, like everybody, we all went. The head girl then pulls aside room one. And then they had a bag with them, I think. But I was in the front, so I could see everything from, like, because they were at the back, I was in the front. So I kept on looking towards them, like, what's happening. And then roomie one, she went around, like, there was a hallway. So she went around going to the toilet. And then I just saw the head girl grabbing the bag. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I wonder what's in that bag as well. So, okay, cool. And then everybody's then told to go back to their rooms. Except for us. So now it's roomie one. It's friend one, friend two, and I, and also some other, I think there are like 3 other people, but I'm not gonna involve them in the story also. So, okay, cool. And then, okay, cool, we go, and then we're told to sit on different tables, like there were huge tables. We're told to sit on different tables. So, okay, cool. And then I asked, like, why am I here? And they're like, no, you're part of this. And I'm like, how am I part of this? What's happening? And then they're like, no, we found alcohol by your friends. So yeah, you're part of them because they're your friends. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm like, can we get a breathalyzer to taste my breath? Because I didn't do anything. I didn't drink. I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know anything. So how am I part of this? The hostel headmaster's like, hey, when I sit down. Okay, sit down. Now I'm panicking because, first of all, I'm not part of this. I don't know what's happening. So, okay, cool. As we're sitting on different tables, they start coming with the breathalyzer. So I think the first 3 people did the breathalyzer. As it was my turn, the breathalyzer stopped working, and I was just like, yo, okay, now I'm in big trouble because that's the only way I was gonna prove that I'm innocent. Okay, cool. Hi, we sit. Next thing, papers are coming. Hi, okay, cool. As I'm reading the paper, it's written incident report. And I'm like, incident report for what now? They're like, yeah, you guys have to write your statements, and if anybody's telling a lie, we're gonna know. And I'm still saying, like, how am I part of this equation? Like, how? Like, why am I here? Like, I don't know anything. Okay, cool. We start writing. So I don't have anything to write. So I'm like, I don't have anything to write. I don't understand why I'm here. And the hostel head was like, you're guilty. You're part of these people. They're your friends. I'm sure you know something. And I'm just like, I don't know anything. Okay, cool. And then we start writing. We write. Okay, then I write. I don't remember I even wrote, but I wrote. So okay, cool. Then we're done. And then they start calling us one by one with our statements. So they interview us, and then you're taking yours, and then you have to talk your side of the story. And I'm like, I really don't know anything. Like, I'm not part of this. I don't know about what's happening. They don't want to hear my side of the story. Like, they're not buying my side. So it's like late at night. I think this time was around about 9, if not just after 8, but it was around those times. So okay, cool, we're sitting there, and it was beginning to be cold. It was a summer day, but as the night was coming, it was beginning to be cold. So okay, cool, we're chilling, and yeah, waiting for everybody to get done to say their side of the story. And we're being interviewed differently, so there's no chance you're about to say that aslanganeni and then sizothetha like when uzotsho kanje nakanje nakanje. No, there's no. We're sitting on our own. We're not even allowed to make eye contact. So okay, cool. And then immediately they call these people's parents to come pick them up. So their parents come and they pick them up. So I'm standing there like, I don't know. So then I'm told to go back to my room and sleep. So now I'm sleeping. I can't sleep because I'm in trouble for something that I didn't do, number 1. Number 2, I had just came back from my suspension. So I was rocking on thin ice. And they told me, best suspension, if you do get in trouble again, we're gonna expel you from the school. So now I'm trying to prove my side of the story that I'm innocent. Okay, cool, I sleep. And the following day, it's a Sunday. Sunday comes, you know, we do our normal routine, we go to breakfast and it's cool. But now I'm alone, I don't have friends, and everybody's looking at me like I'm the guilty one, like the one that saw their friend. And I'm just like, but I don't know anything. Like, everybody's on time, yeah, you're gonna get expelled, you're gonna get expelled, even though you knew that your friends were gonna do that. For the fact that you knew you're gonna get expelled, you're gonna get expelled. I'm panicking, like because I can't get expelled. I'm also thinking about my father. Hey, my father will skin me alive because, hey, hi. And then after breakfast, the first thing I go to the phone and I call my aunt. Oh, mom, I'm in trouble. That's what happened. I tell her the story and this and this and this. She asked, did you drink? And I'm like, no, I didn't drink. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Like, oh, okay, cool. We'll see what's happening. I get dropped the phone. I call my dad. I'm scared because my dad will murder me alive. But yeah, I call my dad and I tell him this and this is happening, and yeah, please be away. Should the school call you, please do know that this is the incident. I do claim that I'm innocent. I am innocent. I didn't do anything. I don't know how I got caught in the story. Like, I tell him my side of the story. Like, oh, okay, cool. Fine. Sunday comes, a very sad Sunday for me and a long one. Cool. Monday morning, it went to school. So it was, I think it was the first period, which was the register period. We used to go have devotion and then go to normal period. As we were doing devotion, the intercom comes on. Can Anothando G, please come to the office with your school bags? Hey. I was so scared. I'm like, okay. Mind you, I'm the only one left from this group of people. I'm the only one. Like, they're all gone. They went home, you know. I have no contact with them except through Facebook, but also we're not talking, you know. Yeah. So I go to the office, and the office is right next to the principal's office as well. So I'm like, yo, I'm sitting there, I'm panicking. Yo, I was panicking. Like, like, there's no way that they're gonna believe that I'm innocent, even though I'm innocent. I sit in the office for I think about an hour. Mind you, I'm not doing anything. So I'm told to do dictionary words as usual. So as I'm sitting down waiting to be called into the deputy principal's office, they were like, no, you're gonna write the letter S, you must write 150 words. Yeah, that was my detention. So okay, cool. Time goes by and then she calls me in. She's like, okay, cool. Tell me your side of the story. So I do tell her this is what happened. Yeah, you know. And then she asked me like, did you know that this incident was gonna take place? And I'm like, they had hinted it in the room, but also we didn't take them seriously because everybody had cut it over like, no guys, that is a no, it's not gonna happen. And yeah, so she's like, oh okay, she's like, you do know that if I find that you're lying, you're gonna get expelled. She's not gonna waste any time. And I'm like, oh okay, cool. And then she made me write another statement. So now in me writing a statement, she tells me that if your statement does not match the one that you wrote on Saturday, you're gonna get in trouble again. So I'm like, but like, I'm thinking to myself, how is it gonna match? Because Saturday was Saturday, today is Monday. I still don't know what happened. So okay, cool. I think they also interviewed a few people as well that knew about the incident, but yeah, she interviewed me, and then she told me, she asked me like, if I do bring a lie detector test, will it come back negative? And there I am with confidence, yeah, it's gonna come back negative because I don't have anything to do with this and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's okay, cool. Yeah, I said, and then as she's analyzing me, like, she was analyzing me, she's like, okay, cool, you can go back to class. And she also tells me, she's like, you do know that your friends are in deep trouble, so if you do speak to your friends, please tell them that they must speak the truth. Maybe the truth could save them. And I'm like, oh okay, cool, but I don't speak to them. So like, yeah, and like, they're facing very, very serious issues, so they might get expelled. If you do not see them, just know that they were expelled. And yeah, she's like, yeah, they're gonna come for hearing and everything else like that. So I also feel like the people did me dirty. Well, not the people, but the hostel vice did me dirty. For number one, how did I get involved in this? Because I kept on saying to him that I don't know anything. Like, I don't know anything. Why am I part of this? But yo, thank God that I never actually got expelled, because if I did, I don't think I would be alive today. My father would have murdered me or skinned me alive. So yeah, that is it for this story time. Yeah, it was not as juicy as I thought it is, but I just feel like it was juicy. There was so much drama going on, and I even struggled to have friends. Like, after my friend left, I think it was like 2 months, I didn't have friends. And then yeah, my life was a bit sad because I looked like the sellout, and I was not a sellout. I still don't understand how was I a sellout, because I didn't even know about the incident. But yeah.